Was it really the Zodiac Killer who pulled the trigger that cold December night in 1968? Or could the real killer still be walking among us, unnoticed, hiding behind a mask of normalcy? Welcome to Known Crimes, the channel where we uncover the most chilling unsolved mysteries and disappearances from across the U.S. If you're drawn to the dark truths hidden behind headlines, subscribe now and join our growing community as we search for answers that have eluded justice for decades. Now, let's rewind time. It was the beginning of Christmas break. The air was bitterly cold in the small town of Benicia, nestled in the North Bay region of California. That night, high school sweethearts David Faraday and Betty Lou Jensen were on their first official date. They had planned to attend a Christmas concert at Hogan High School, then grab a bite to eat and spend time with friends. But instead, they decided to drive up to a known local lovers' lane spot on Lake Herman Road, a quiet, unlit stretch of road near a gravel turnout used by teens looking for privacy. At around 10:15 p.m., David parked his mother's beige 1961 Rambler station wagon facing east, just off the side of the road. The turnout was isolated and surrounded by ranch land, the kind of place where you'd expect nothing to happen. But that night, something did. At approximately 11:10 p.m., a local resident named Stella Borges, driving home, noticed the Rambler sitting oddly still in the turnout. As she approached, the scene before her chilled her to the bone. Betty Lou Jensen lay lifeless on the cold gravel, approximately 28 feet from the rear of the car. Her arms were stiff at her sides, her dress lightly dusted with dirt and frost. She had been shot 5 times in the back, clearly trying to flee. Inside the vehicle, David Faraday was slumped over on the passenger side. He had been shot once in the head, execution style, behind the left ear at close range, possibly after being ordered out of the car. His ear was nearly severed, his skull fractured. A pool of blood had formed beside the door, but the killer had vanished. Witnesses later reported seeing vehicles in the area around that time. One in particular, a blue Chevrolet Impala or a similar model, was spotted parked near the turnout just minutes before the murders occurred. But no solid leads ever came from it. The killer used a .22 caliber semi-automatic pistol, leaving behind 9 shell casings. But no fingerprints, no footprints, no tire tracks that could be definitively traced. There was no motive, no robbery, no signs of sexual assault, and no one heard a sound. Only the silence of a December night, interrupted by the final breaths of 2 innocent teenagers. It wasn't until August 1st, 1969, months after the murders, that 3 cryptic letters arrived at the San Francisco Chronicle, the Vallejo Times-Herald, and the San Francisco Examiner. Each letter claimed responsibility for the Lake Herman Road murders. Each included details only the killer could have known. Each signed with a symbol, a circle with a cross through it. And for the first time, the public heard the name, the Zodiac. But here's the haunting question. Why did he choose that couple? Was it random or personal? And why did he suddenly vanish after years of taunting the police? The Lake Herman Road murders were just the beginning. The first confirmed kills by one of the most elusive serial killers in American history. But many believe the Zodiac had started earlier, or never stopped. If you want to dive deeper into the chilling cases that followed, hit that subscribe button and don't miss our upcoming breakdown of the Zodiac's cryptic letters, some of which remain unsolved to this day. Until then, stay curious, stay cautious, and remember, evil often hides in plain sight.